Hey, GymHeroes. I'm going to apologize right now if you hear wind in the background or shaking noise. We have major winds here in Indiana today. That's not why the video is late. I made a last-minute decision to let you know about a contest a little bit early, or a giveaway, however we want to call it. I'm going to call it a contest because honestly it requires you to send in your entries as part of the GymHeroes community. And yes, you're staring at this blank space right now because we're actually going to be talking about Forbidden Light. The other openings that we've had, the giveaways that are already done, that have already been put on videos, and when those are due, etc., to have the winners announced. So, and something else that hopefully you folks already know about, but I'm giving you a week to address it because it's not your fault. It's actually a YouTube issue. It is fixed, sort of, but not to benefit you. So we're letting you know what's going on. We're asking you to please address it. And yeah, so let's get to that. So first thing first, you'll notice when you look at the videos that the first video that you watched, which is, the pin collection openings, those are on the channel now, but the first video was somehow deleted in error yesterday. We came on to post yesterday's video and it was gone. So we're asking that you please take care of it, or please reopen the video long enough to register that you watched it, that you mark your like. Make sure that your subscribing is not gone. I don't believe that we've lost any subscribers, more than a few, plus or minus, but that's a normal YouTube thing, I guess. That's what I'm understanding. But nonetheless, make sure you're showing that you've subscribed. And please put a fresh comment. Just put down what you put down last time, if you remember what it was that you liked. If not, give a quick view to the video again, part 1. You'll see it. It says inaugural video. We've made it much easier for you to find. Make sure that you do that, please, so that you're entered for the giveaway. We will be announcing the winners next week on the weekend. So Saturday or Sunday we'll have those up. Just going to depend how production of the video goes. We're going to also be announcing the first week's videos winners. Okay? Anything that completed a full 2 weeks. If it did not complete a full 2 weeks, we won't be announcing it. So understand that it must have 14 days of viewing, because that's what we promise you. Sometimes it'll be longer. A Monday video will usually be announced 2 weeks later, the following Saturday or Sunday. Okay? We'll get to a more regular schedule, but let's see what happens. I'm going to set this down so that it reminds me to go over the new contest that's coming. In addition, I do want to let you know that we are going to go through those to announce the winners. Make sure that you check and see that you've done all your steps for the other videos as well, beyond part 1 of the first opening for the new channel. The one, as I mentioned, just in case you missed it, the Shining Legends inaugural video part 1. Shining Legends opening inaugural part 1. In addition to that, we've had great response to both the Forbidden Light, which of course we will have openings coming very soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the first. If you did not catch the other two, the two Forbidden Light openings that we already did, you'll see those levitate. We did open the Forbidden Light, the Forbidden Light pre-release boxes. So you'll see those openings. Amazing pulls, guys. Amazing pulls. In addition to that, we actually opened loose packs, which you can find in the description to this video. Beyond that, we will be doing, by popular demand, more Shining Legends, Shining Light, sorry, not in church, Shining Legends openings shortly. We were able to get a hold of more to locate the very good deal on those. We'll be announcing that. That is something else that you'll be seeing. I haven't decided if you're going to see those as regular videos or they'll just be updates throughout the day. Probably updates with the local deals, what store they're at, pricing, and hopefully give you a chance to get over there and take advantage of them. We've described some of those for you before, whether they be the Barnes & Noble deals or GameStop, also Walmart. So we try to hit the regular stores that you do. Any online deals will have direct links for you in the description. We are currently working on deals with distributors on certain items. Hopefully that will roll out as the channel progresses and you'll see those. We may do sponsored videos on them, others we may not. Also, in addition, if you go on to snups.com or use the Snups app on either your iPhone, Apple device, or Android device, and download the Snups app. Download it, search groups, make sure you set up a profile, search groups, and look for GymHeroes. The group is set up, and there are, as well as myself, Bumble Bunny will be on there, and we have 2 moderators set up for just in case if we're not able to get on there, you're able to ask any questions. You'll have someone moderating the channel, whether it's us or them. And please check that out. We will do a Snups video soon. I cannot guarantee the date of it, but we're still working on it. It's a great community. It is for trading, collecting, just meeting people in the community, whether you collect Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, or coins, or you just want to talk about your shoe collection, or all of them. It's a great place for people to meet, greet, and collect. And as I said, you can also sell and trade. Be cautious of that. There are areas for it. I strongly recommend that you take advantage of the GymHeroes group and look for testimonials or completed trades. Spend some time on there first to get used to things, okay? Same thing with purchases. Always do your purchases through either an approved vendor and or payments through something like PayPal, where you know that you're protected if, heaven forbid, that there's a problem. You're able to be refunded and you're protected on your sale, just like you would if you were purchasing, let's say, on eBay or Amazon, things like that. Much better prices usually than Amazon and such, but check it out. As always, you can find us on eBay as well if you want something directly from us, or you see something in an opening that you're interested in, and Bumble Bunny or me, PokeDad, hasn't taken it for our own collections. So let's get to the next part. We do have, this is going to tie in with 2 new series that will be coming on the channel. One's going to be, at least for now, a monthly, bi-monthly, depending on how it turnout is, but or how response is. But let's call it monthly for now, and we'll update you as we go. And that's going to be monthly mailbag. And what that's going to be is new cool items that come in that we want to show you. It's also going to have items like this right here from other viewers on the channel. Yes, there is fan mail already. Thank you very much. This one actually came right a little bit differently, but definitely one of our longest lasting fans. Been around with us since the beginning of Snups. So pretty neat. And we'll go over that just one sec. But monthly mailbag. We'll go through your letters. We're going to look at any artwork you send. If you want us to look at cards or you have questions you want us to go over, feel free to send us. Big question we've been getting is, you keep talking about these rainbow rares that you've pulled. What are they? Can we see them? We actually have a series we started, and my mistake, the next episode will actually show an update. But we started a series called Burning Shadows, Search for the Rainbow Rare. And what we're doing is we're literally building a collection of every rainbow rare in Burning Shadows. And we have several of them. And yes, one of them is your most sought after in Pokemon Rainbow Rares. That would be the Charizard. I actually pulled that myself. It was the very first Rainbow Rare I ever pulled. And after that, the floodgates opened. Don't know why it took me a year to pull a Rainbow Rare. But it did, and thankfully it was that one. I will never sell it. I am going to be sending it to PSA soon as they fix their delays. But yeah, so we're going to have that update on there. Now, in addition to the search for the Rainbow Rares, we will be starting other episodes, and I'm going to get back to monthly mailbag. The other one we'll be starting is Pack Wars, or War Wednesday. That will be starting either this coming week or the following. And that will be both here as the group, whether it's Umbreon and us all, which is my older daughter, Bumble Bunny, who you've met, and or myself doing Pack Wars. Or we may be doing them with other viewers, other YouTubers. I can tell you right now, we already have one set up for another YouTuber. If you're watching this, you know who you are. I'm not going to announce the name yet. But please keep an eye out for it. As I said, this coming week or the following. In addition, and I know it must be horrible watching just my hands, but as you folks know, I deal with some health issues. And I refuse to let that get me down, so I'm here a little bit late today, among other changing the video and such, but I'm not always up for being on video. I do apologize as far as the rest of me, but I can talk, I can be on there. Just clear my throat a lot, I apologize. Knock on wood, I'm doing better. If you see me on video, if you see me doing videos, either with the others, Bumble Bunny, Umbreon, or someone else, I'm definitely okay. Otherwise, there may be times where they film the videos. I doing my best, and I'll stop whining. There's no reason for anyone to feel bad or anything like that. It's life. People get sick, and knock on wood, hopefully they get better. So let's get back to what we were talking about first, monthly mailbag. When you send those items in, we're going to go through them, whether it's you asking a question to look through something, want to ask us a question about, hey, did you get any, have you opened any other packs of, let's say, I'm making this up, but let's say, have you opened other packs of Forbidden Light off camera? Anything cool that you pulled that you could show us? Not a problem. Drop us that letter. We may check the comments, look for stuff there, but we'll do that and we'll go through it. Any art that comes in, we are going to make an art wall, and you'll see yourself on there, and we'll spotlight someone. If we get multiple pieces every episode, we'll spotlight someone, and we'll make sure they're right in the middle of the picture so you can see what they did. That spotlight will be, of course, we'll open at the beginning, and we'll go through. You can actually win a spotlight later, because we're not always going to be able to get to every item of mail that comes in. But that said, if you have any other questions, please ask us in the comments. Send us a direct message, email. All of those contacts will be in there. Don't forget, we are also on Instagram, Twitter, Snups, as we just talked about earlier in the video, as well as on Gmail and here on YouTube if you need to get a hold of us. Now, let's get back to what we were talking about with contests and what's upcoming. We are going to have an art contest. That art contest is actually going to have a bit of a bonus to it. Okay, once that bonus is in, we'll actually produce the video so we can show you. But what's going to happen is we're going to have you submit, and you'll find the address for sending mail, whether it's your pictures, but for the contest, it's your artwork. If you do digital, we need you to print out the digital print and send it to us. We are not going to be able to return the mail to you unless you're sending a request for a signature from myself, Bumble Bunny, Umbreon, and us all, or something like that. But other than that, if you send those, please send a self-addressed stamped envelope. Makes it faster to get back to you. If you send artwork, we want to put it up on the wall, so please do not send your artwork unless you want it to be put up. And you want to be entered in, if we're doing a giveaway like this one. This is going to be a contest / giveaway, whatever you want to call it. But our first, the way it's going to work is you'll send them in, and I'm going to show you the first one that came in. I marked out the address. This had our old address that we do not post anymore on YouTube. I apologize, but it's our physical address. We love you guys, but if we're having dinner at 8 o'clock at night, it's probably not a good thing to show up at the door. So you'll see this one came from one of our longest standing viewers and followers, even before the YouTube channel. Name is Mr. Crow Hogan 18. I'll spell that out for you just in case you can't see it clearly. There we go. MrCrow, Mr. Crow, no space, Hogan, Hogan, 18. They are on Instagram as well as Snups and YouTube. On YouTube, they have their own channel. They actually have a channel longer than we have. Great cosplay, art, openings, you name it. Terrific stuff. But this is an art submission. I'm actually going to enter this for them, for Elio, Mr. Crow Hogan, in the art contest. Great stuff. So make sure you get yours in. Contest, the first one will be in about 3 weeks, or when we get enough entries in. Opening this up. I did check it first only because since it was early on, it got opened by someone else. There's been no change to it. All I did was see what it was. But let's see what we have here. Thank you, Elio, for putting in the papers there to protect it. Let me turn this over. And I'll take these out for you so there's no glare. There's actually 2 entries here. Let's do this one at a time. The first one, that's really beautiful. That's an Umbreon. That's colored pencil and regular pencil. Really pretty. See if I can get this closer for you to take a look. So I'm going to set that one right there. That'll be one of the first ones up. Wow. Okay, sorry. Said wow before I even showed you. And this is Vaporeon. I apologize. The letter had, or the information had address on it. I can't show it to you, but I'm going to put both of those there. This one was sent for my oldest Umbreon in us all. It's the name the username she uses, and that was the Umbreon. The Vaporeon was sent for Bumble Bunny because Elio, Mr. Crow Hogan 18, knows that Bumble Bunny is a huge Vaporeon fan. you guys want to send her stuff, you can too. She definitely is into Vaporeon, Pikachu, as I am, and Klefki. And Umbreon is all her #1 most loved Pokemon is definitely Umbreon. Whether it's Shiny Umbreon or Umbreon as you see it here in standard form. But, so these two will definitely go into the contest. Now, of course, we say contest. What is the prize? The prize is actually going to be a custom playmat. The thick foam playmats like you spend $25, $30, $40 for if you have one custom made, or you buy one in a playset that costs, in a collection box that costs $100, like that huge one that Pokemon did last year. You're actually going to get a free one made with your artwork on it. So send what you like. You can let us know whether you want one. We're going to show you a couple of versions when it comes. I apologize that I don't have it here, but I wanted to announce the contest to give you time to get it in. I'm going to spread those out again. There's going to be a version with the pack opening like we have on our sheet that we use, but it won't have our art behind it. It'll be much prettier. It'll have for when you break open your packs, as you've seen in all our opening videos. And there'll be another one that's actually a playmat for the TCG game. There'll be one of each given away. You can let us know which one you want, and we'll give you info on getting your own made too. So even if you don't win, you can get access to ones you can win. So that's going to do it, guys. Make sure you check the details below. Thank you to Elio, Mr. Crow Hogan 18. Make sure you check out their YouTube channel, or say hi to them from the GymHeroes community. They're also a moderator on the Snups community for the GymHeroes group. But I'm sorry, Elio. We're not going to give you any preference in the contest, because it's actually going to be decided out of the comments as to which one gets the most likes. Okay? So we don't get to make a decision. And honestly, we like all your work, all your submissions. I wish we could show you things that people have sent us before, but we're only using what's related to the YouTube channel now. It's the only thing that's fair to do. Thank you, guys. We'll see you later. I apologize that this wasn't a traditional opening, but I think it's going to be worth it to you. There's a lot of amazing artists out there. We see you on Twitter showing us your art. We see you posting on Snups. We see you posting on Instagram. Amazing stuff. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.